What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? You know who it is. It's your boy Cuddy. We on another episode of the Sports Den. And this is where me and my homies get together. We talk about sports. And I do not do it by myself. I do it with my homeboys as I bring them in. I got Mr. Gold Shot. What's going on with you, my guy?
What's up, Caddy, man? How you been?
I've been doing all right, man. And we got Tony from Tony Tates. What's the deal, man? What's the deal? Tell me what's good.
Fellas, another week, another round. Hey, we got to get at it. There's a whole lot to talk about.
There's a whole lot to talk about. But you know how I do it. I always come with some memes. So let's check out one right now.
What are you going to do to me, Lamar? Just run a couple experiments on you, CJ. You got to have superpowers or something. There's no way a rookie can be this good. I just practiced, man. I saw the way you jumped through time on your NBC interview, like some kind of X-Man. I didn't jump through time. They just edited out me thinking Jesus. Do I look stupid to you? I'm supposed to believe a major media corporation would just try to erase Jesus? I'm telling you the truth. I'm not an X-Man. Let's find out for sure. I guess he was mortal. AFC Championship, here I come.
Yeah, that's
Yes, sir.
one. Yeah, that's one. So let's get to the big one. Then we go jump into that game.
Holy fuck, the Baltimore fucking Ravens just spanked the Houston Texans, ending their great season, but leaving Texans fans with a bittersweet feeling after a good old spanking, but the future looking fucking bright. As for the Ravens, holy fuck what a defense that they have. Not allowing an offensive touchdown to the Stroud Texans is absolutely fucking nuts. Having a scary defense is apparently not enough for Baltimore as they answer right back on the other side of the ball. Lamar looks totally unstoppable and unbeatable when the second half clock starts ticking. Had us all fooled that they might lose only to turn around and bitch around everyone in his way. After a good shit, Lamar comes right back and looks like a completely different QB. What a performance he gives their fans. Only right that Harbaugh gets his Super Bowl a month after his brother won the national title, one-upping him one more time before he joins him again in the NFL. It's written in the stars. A playoff game in which both teams can be happy. The future is bright, and the Ravens are for real this year.
Well, let me say this. Jackson and the Ravens, they pulled away in the second half, beating the Texans to reach the AFC Championship game. CJ went for 175. Jackson went for 11 carries, 100 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. Ravens defense looked pretty good. Jackson, he got it going. He playing good ball right at the right time. He looks unstoppable at the moment. Who got to take?
I got a take on that. And I'll tell you what, just give him the MVP, and we can continue on with this with these playoff games down the road. This guy's playing lights out, man. To only pass 16 of 22 with that, with the accuracy that he had, 2 touchdowns, with 100 yards rushing, 2 more touchdowns. The guy's phenomenal, and he's doing it at the right time, like you said, when they need him. Then you got the defense that's doing the same thing. They did not give up any turnovers. The Texans they didn't give up any turnovers or any sacks. They just played that damn good ball with the run from Lamar Jackson. But you got to give it up to the Texans, man, and Stroud, rookie of the year, right there, in my opinion.
Right there, play good ball.
But yeah, the Ravens are unstoppable, man. That's a hell of a team, and they're hitting it at the right time.
I mean, for me, go ahead, Ramsey.
You sure? I appreciate you, man. And I echo the same sentiment. You said they pulled away from them, Taylor. No, man, they clobbered them. They beat the shit out of those guys, man. I mean, 34-10 does not prove that they pulled away. However, again, in Stroud's defense, that dude has been playing phenomenal football. 11-8 this season, rookie season. Putting up these numbers. He did his thing as well. It's just that Jackson been here before.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what it looks like. He can taste it. This is practically his third time getting to this point, or almost getting to this point, and he's hungry, and he refuses to take no for an answer. You can see it You know, it's almost as if he feels he owes himself and every fan that has believed in him. And to that point, you know, he's going after it. You know, for him to put up 252 yards, both throwing and running, 100 yards for himself running. The defense was not playing around. They beat the hell out of them, from Christian Harris, Steven Nelson. These dudes, they put it down, man. They put it down.
He said that.
Go, I'm sorry, bro.
No, I was going to say he did say that. Jackson did say on draft night he was going to bring a ship to the city, and he's close. So that's great motivation that he got right there.
They got 3 sacks on his cap, man. 3 sacks. They were not playing around. You know, they went out something to prove, and he proved it.
Well, last week for me, I picked Houston for the upset. That means the refs was cheating on this one. I'm sorry, I'm blaming the refs.
About 24 points.
It's just that but honestly, man, in the beginning of this game though, the first few drives from Houston when they was driving, it seemed like right when they get around the 50 or the 40, because they ain't make not one single play in the 25. You know what I mean? The Ravens 25-yard line. And just seemed like right when they was starting to get the drive going, holding call, but they was making a whole lot of unnecessary letting the play clock run out. So it was a lot of dumb mistakes, maybe because they was young and wasn't really ready for the moment. You know what I mean? But honestly, though, hats off to Lamar, because he really showed a real good game, complete game, I'll say, out there. And he did his thing in the second half. But man, it was a good game until the end. I pretty much watched that whole game though. But
it was.
That's my take on it though, Phil.
That was a pretty good. Texas, they had a good season. I look for them to come back strong.
They did.
I look for them to come back stronger and better. They got that look experience, but with Jackson, like I said, he ready, and the Baltimore as a whole team just they ready. They when you say they
defense.
You know what I'm saying? When
you see Nelson Aguilar, when you see Nelson Aguilar shining like he did,
right? Yeah.
Come on now, man.
Yeah.
Lamar doesn't need, Zay Flowers. Who do you have? Odell Beckham. I only think he caught maybe one pass or two.
Hey, that's funny that you brought his name up. True story.
What's that?
I'm watching the game, right? The whole game. And I'm like, damn, I ain't hear Odell name not one time. I'm like, is he injured?
Right.
Is he not playing? But then at the end of the game, I see him running across the field, bouncing from interview to interview, talking about, we did it. I'm like,
huh?
Where did he come from?
Right. Yeah, I think he had one catch for like 16 yards or something.
Something like that.
It was something like that. Yeah,
he did something.
He made a little catch. Yeah.
Hey, let's jump into this next one. Check this out, y'all.
What's up, man? You guys here to get on the love train too? Everyone's getting on board.
Sorry, but that train has been decommissioned.
Decommissioned? The love train's just getting started, man. Woo!
Nope, it's all out of gas. Gonna have to put her away till next season.
The love train doesn't run on gas, it runs on love, brother.
Look, hippie, we gotta get this piece of crap out of here and get the Niners train ready for Vegas.
The love train's not going anywhere.
All aboard! Niners train for Vegas!
Oh, man.
Right.
It runs on love. No, it slowed down. Let's get to the recap.
How the fuck did the San Francisco 49ers come so fucking close to blowing it against the Green Bay Packers on the divisional round? What people expected to be an ass-clapping from the favorite by a mile turned to be a game that took years off of Niners fans. The Love Legacy game will not be completed, but cheeseheads have a lot to look forward to in the future. They just let this one slip from their fingers. But hey, They found another fucking gem at QB. They cannot keep getting away with it. The Niners are an indisputable fucking force of a team, and piping them for 4 quarters is a tall task. CMC is a fucking dog, and their defense always finds a way to come through. They just prove to be too much. San Fran fans can now unclench their ass cheeks, as their team will not blow this one. Unlike the Packers, their QB was ass the whole game and showed up when it matters. San Fran can 100% take the big one, and it will be hard to beat them. Unless it rains and their QB disappears, I don't see anyone beating them. The Niners move on to the NFC Championship. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Bang, 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 Niner gang. CMC second touchdown. Gave the 49ers the go-ahead touchdown to win. 49ers is on their way to the NFC Championship game. Purdy went for 252 on a touchdown. Aaron Jones, he got nice carries, 18 carries, 108 yards. Question for y'all, and then y'all go ahead and then I'll give my take at the end. Was this a lucky win for the 49ers? Go.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Now you got to give me your take because you had to think about it. What was the hesitation?
I mean, I see more. It was luck for real because I think Green Bay did drop the ball on this one. You know what I mean? They had 2 opportunities to win the game. And when they had to score, when they had to lead, you know what I mean? Hey, that counts. So, that counts as a fumble because you gave up the lead. So right there, but 49ers, like my man said, you got to beat this team all 4 quarters if you're going to really beat the 49ers. So Green Bay didn't do
that. So they on their way to Cancun. Dave, what you
exactly?
Got?
Hey man, for this young Packers group as a whole, the way they played the 49ers, man, you got to give them credit. I thought they were going to win that game. But then they got McCaffrey, man. McCaffrey is a dog. And I feel like if they could have stopped him, granted, Love had the 2 picks. But if you could have stopped McCaffrey, they would have had the game. Aaron Jones running for over 100 yards. He looks like he's in his, like he did a few years back. With young receivers, man, and Love the way he's playing. That's an up and coming team. I'm looking forward to seeing. But
I hate to agree with that.
I don't give a fuck about Green Bay. Just
but no, for real. I'm not all in. I'm not all in on the Niners though. For real.
Same.
I feel like if
they can't be beat,
if you get rid of McCaffrey, you can do it.
Or Tebow.
I don't
make
know.
Them one-dimensional.
Hey, I would tell you like this: they don't have a quarterback; they have a system quarterback. He falters.
Exactly.
What's the backup? Because he's fit that system. Do your backup fit that system? Most backup quarterbacks, they are game managers, but they don't really fit the system that you have.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Ramsey?
Yeah, to that point, I don't know. If McCaffrey wasn't there, I still think they would have beat him. I really do. I got to be honest. And I get it. McCaffrey obviously he's great. And he brings another portion or part of that team that's just really unstoppable. However, 252 yards, bro. 23, 39. Come on, man. Like, it's hard to argue with that. I mean, they almost got beat. That's the honest to God truth.
Kittles on the team.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not saying that they're that good because they almost got beat. They won by 3 points. It was tough, man, because it was a field goal that they lost by. Like literally. I mean, they could have gone into overtime, anything, but
Right.
field goal away from doing that. So to that point, man, I don't know. Honestly, I think the Green Bay Packers, as much as we hate them in Chicago, would have been a better selection and more competitive against the Ravens than San Francisco. I think San Francisco is going to get their ass handed to them.
I hate Green Bay.
Like, I don't think they're going to know what to do with Jackson and the boys because they're hungry. And one of the major factors they have on San Francisco is McAfee.
Hey, they got to go through Detroit
They
first.
got to
Yeah,
go
I was just about to say that.
I mean, don't
my-
get, you just giving them not a shot. Like what?
Yes, I'm going to say it out loud. Yes, yes. I do think San Francisco is going to beat Detroit.
Especially a road team, Detroit.
Well, if y'all want to do that, let's do this.
Holy shit. The Detroit fucking Lions just baked the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What a fucking game by the Goffense, and what a way to continue showing they're a completely different organization by heading to the NFC Championship and being one game away from no longer being a shit show of a franchise and finally reaching the big one. Lions fans, you can now unclench your ass cheeks. The brand new Lions have delivered what you all have been waiting for fucking forever, and what a better way to do it than with a QB who is playing lights out despite being doubted, and a head coach your team can get behind. Pinch yourself, Detroit. You are not dreaming. Good things can happen. As for the Bucks, you can't complain on the season you had. Game-losing pick-aside Baker Mayfield was absolutely unreal, and it's hard to win games when your defense is led by Todd Bowles with a depleted squad, and your main man is batting balls into the air like a fucking volleyball. This season was more than what could have been expected. The Detroit Lions are fucking for real and headed to the NFC Championship. What a year for Michigan sports, worth the Pistons' sacrifice.
Jared Goff threw 2 touchdown passes, and the Lions advanced to the NFC Championship game. Jared Goff was out here letting people know y'all need to put some respect on his name. You know, they swapped quarterbacks, trading them. LA didn't want him. Detroit took him. Then Stanford with LA got a Super Bowl. Now Goff on Detroit. He on his way. Well, the views. I'm trying to tell you something going on here. He letting them know y'all need to put the respect on Goff's name. If Stanford could go out there and go to LA and get a championship, he letting them know I could get traded and I could take a team that Stanford couldn't to the Super Bowl. He went to what? Didn't he get to the Super Bowl or close? Goff
He got to the Super Bowl with the Rams, yeah.
With the Rams. He been there before.
Yeah.
Stanford, that was new for Stanford. He finna take a team to the Super Bowl that Stanford couldn't even get to the playoffs in like 14 seasons.
Playoffs?
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? So I'm giving up to Goff. I'm gonna put a little respect on his name, even though he threw too many picks. What happened was the Bucks. Did they just drop the ball, or the Lions just put it all together and was the better team that night?
I mean, my take on it on this one is by far Detroit was the better team. I mean, but at the same time, it's like they played the Rams and they played Tampa Bay. Okay, there was 2 bottom feeder teams, you know what I mean? But playoffs, I get it. Right. So it's like, of course, you can look more than good or more than mediocre, you know what I mean, on both of them teams. But I just think they might be a little bit out their element, but they damn sure got a lot to grow on. But I think, you know, they're going to have to really, truly play together, you know, being on the road in that type of environment with that much on the line. You know what I mean? But Detroit, since last season of the last 5 games, I think they've just been playing. I don't give a damn. We ain't the same, the old Detroit team. You know what I mean?
I feel
So
it.
Oh yeah, they're
by
angry.
far,
They're angry.
yeah, man, they playing with a different
They
swag on their shoulder
bite
on this one.
kneecaps off. You heard what
So
Derek Campbell said.
every damn thing I'm talking about go out the window. You know what I mean? They fuck around, beat 49ers by 13, 14 points for real.
Right.
So I
For real.
mean, it's just that you know, far as just watching them over the years, I'm always waiting on that one game to show up. You know what I mean?
Right.
So this is of course the true test right here. This is they really playing somebody. You know what I mean? With all the marbles. So
Dave.
it'll be very interesting.
Yes, sir. Dave, what you got?
My thing is the way their defense have played, as far as having the 2 picks with the 4 sacks. I feel like the Lions are going to need that going into this game against the 49ers. But they also let Mayfield throw for 350 and
That's
3
true.
tuts.
That's true. That is true.
Mike
They
Evans
still
had almost a $150, 1 tut, but they still pulled it off. But I feel like, if Brock Purdy, it depends on what Brock Purdy you're getting, because Brock Purdy can put up those Baker Mayfield numbers.
Yeah, but he didn't this week.
Yeah.
He
Right.
was off this week.
Exactly. But the Lions still came through, with the help from their defense. At times, they were giving up big plays here and there, but the way they played ball, it's going to be a little bit different against the Niners. But like I said, if you can stop McCaffrey, I feel like they
Slow
have
down now.
and have their defense definitely step up when they're needed for sure.
Yeah, Ramsey, what you got?
Honestly, I think it was Buccaneers that dropped the ball. I really do, man. I call me the devil's advocate all you want, but
This ain't the same team that played Philly.
Right, that's true too. That's true. The same team played Philly. Plus,
you know what I'm saying.
Baker had
good,
he
man.
had 350.
350
with 3 touchdowns.
And we talk
I
about
know he got the 2 interceptions, but he had 350 and 2 touchdowns.
But that interception at the end, is what sealed it.
That's true.
It is. Well, I mean, it was a couple things, but to that point, this is Baker Mayfield. I mean, most of us have written him off.
Yeah.
You know, and like
I did.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's incredible what he's doing.
I mean, honestly, I can't believe the fucker like threw for 350 yards for 3 TDs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was able to find Mike Evans for 147 yards and a TD, man. So to that point, I just think they would have beat the Lions. And this is why I don't think Goff and the boys are going to get past Sanford. I mean, pardon. I don't think so. Like, I don't. Just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to have to put up a real dog fight. And they may go in there and bust them right in the mouth. They may. But I'm not sure if they're prepared to do that mentally and emotionally.
with all this on the line.
Yeah, exactly. It's been decades since the Lions in this place. Yeah. And they may do it. You know what I'm saying? Him, Ray St. Brown and the boys, you know what I'm saying? Laporta, they may go in there and do some record-breaking shit. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I see it. You know what I'm saying? Interceptions, fucking, come on, man. You got 2 interceptions. Come on now, bro. Like,
I'm gonna say this. Laporta, that young tight end has been playing great.
Yes.
Great. He's a rookie. He's been playing great ball. For that game, for the 49ers Lions game, it's gonna come down to whoever got the best defense. Period. Whoever defense make the first mistake, the game is over with.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I think it's gonna be the running game, bro.
You can see CMC putting up close to 100 in the first half.
Yeah.
Him and Montgomery and Gibbs. It's gonna be 300 yards.
One thing about them,
in the first half.
yeah. One thing about them Lions, though, we can't forget is these damn Lions been scoring like 40 fucking points every other game. So they know how to put up the points on the board. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's gonna be very interesting.
I feel like the Lions are getting Gibbs involved more, like the Chiefs are doing Pacheco.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that dude is just as fast, and he is playing. You know, he put up 74 and a touchdown.
Hey, man, Pacheco was killing it, brother.
He was.
Killing it.
That's the next one to get to, Dan, ain't it?
Yeah, hey, y'all didn't say it. Y'all started talking about Pacheco and all this other stuff. Let's lean that way.
Where am I? I was just in my bed. Where am I? I was just in my bed.
1, 2 pads coming for you.
Oh no!
12, 13 seconds, all I need.
Ah! Patty Kruger, what do you want?
I don't want anything, but I'm gonna take everything.
This is just a dream. He can't hurt me. I can beat him.
No, you can't. I'm your worst nightmare, bitch.
Ah! It was just a nightmare. He can't hurt me.
That's what you think, bitch.
Hey, Patrick, he do got his number, but let's get to the recap, but then we're going to jump into the game.
How the fuck did the Kansas City fucking Chiefs manage to once again beat the Buffalo Bills? I guess there is no denying the Chiefs from a deep playoff run, especially when the dumbass Zebras are on their side. Not even throwing people onto the pit and breaking foldable tables is enough. Just an absolute heartbreaker for Bills Mafia, as they had been waiting to get Kermit and company in Buffalo, only to have their hopes and dreams go wide, right? Can't make this shit up. For as great as Josh Allen is, he might have thrown the game away for wanting it all. Hitting Diggs underneath would have more than likely secured them a spot in the AFC Championship game. The universe just fucking hates the Buffalo Bills. On the other hand, the universe fucking loves the Chiefs, as every year they get more annoying and they keep getting away with being an incredible team. The NFL really wants us to lose our damn minds watching Brittany Mahomes and Taylor Swift hugging in the box as they pipe the teams we all root for. Now with Kelsey's crazy-ass pounding beers, the Chiefs are on their way to continue building on the new dynasty. They just cannot keep getting away with this.
Man.
This is some
Chiefs.
typical shit, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, hey, Chiefs on their way back to the
I told you guys in the beginning of the year.
He opened the doors for.
I told you all in the
Mahomes,
beginning of the year.
He's gonna make it. He's gonna.
I said it, man.
Yeah,
I told you, because that dude has a bag full of fucking tricks, and he knows how to use them. You know what I'm saying? He does, and not to mention he has one of the greatest coaches in the game. He's just as crafty. You know what I'm saying, man? Andy is just as crafty, bro. Like those dudes know what to do, and they play well off each other.
Yeah,
And then put Kelsey involved.
Oh yeah, and obviously don't forget Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
you talk about Travis Swift.
Right.
Shit, that's hilarious. But to that point, man, it was a close game. It was a hell of a good game and close. And it came down to the running game, which I believe is going to happen again. It came down to their running game. Like the way that those dudes ran the ball. Honestly, I hadn't seen the Chiefs run the ball like this the whole fucking season. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know what to expect at all.
Wow. Dave, what you got?
Yeah, man. The typical Bills, man. I mean, where was this kicker kicking from again?
Yo, I swear to God, bro. Isn't that crazy?
29?
47 yards, I think it was.
Yeah, it was a short one.
Hey,
it was.
He's not on the team anymore after he missed that one.
How can you do that?
I think that hurt more than the double doink.
Because then you put it. Okay, here it goes back into overtime for the second straight year, and then the Bills could have done it, man. Josh Allen was showing out, no turnovers, fucking rushing for 2. He looked great in my opinion. Their defense didn't really do shit, but
yeah.
The Bills had the ball for a long fucking time too on certain drives. They had double the amount of plays and still come up that short with the majestic Mahomes.
Unicorn.
I was about to say that shit to a unicorn.
Fucking crazy.
A gnome one, you know what I'm saying? Like they call him the frog. He's like he actually sounds like a frog. Like somebody actually kissed him. A woman kissed him and turned him into a football player, and he living out his wish. Some shit.
A fool has.
Crazy.
What you got on the game, man?
I mean, what I got on this one, man, I think them 4 Super Bowl Bills back in the 90s is turning over in their graves on this one, man. I mean, it's like they sold their soul a long time ago, and they just can't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Man, it really don't matter with them. It really don't. I mean, it's like disappointment on the bigger stage of the game. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Mahomes, man, that's a deadly boy out there. I swear.
Yes,
I mean, it's like everything is surrounded by that guy. It's like he can't do no wrong in a way. He really managed that game. But at the same time, I mean, luck is on that man's side. So I don't know. I don't get it. But, highly skilled, I could say that. But at the same time, luck is, man, it's just falling in his lap. Like real shit.
Do you call it luck or do you call it referee?
I mean, man,
come on.
The referee got the lucky foot in his pocket, so hey,
y'all know that's
it's a double doink on that one. Hey, real shit, man.
Okay.
I mean,
Hey, so let's go.
That's crazy.
If we're gonna say that, we should be calling for Tom Brady then, man.
Okay, yeah, definitely the referees. Definitely.
Hey, well,
That's a whole nother show. We could talk about how many times they did that on just him on one show.
And all of that shit.
Yeah, all that. Let's go over these games real quick. Then I'll do what I learned on our way out. Y'all cool with that?
Sure.
Let's go with the first one. Let's do the Kansas City and Baltimore. Who you got?
I'm going with Baltimore, man.
I'm going with Baltimore.
I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm looking for
I got to go with the Chiefs, man, because Ravens, they start off too slow sometime, and it's like I think that might catch up with them.
They'll be in trouble. They definitely.
I got Chiefs on this one. You got to beat them boys, man.
I think Baltimore is going to whoop these dudes, man, but I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm going.
Okay. Next game. Lions, 49ers.
Lions. Give them to me right now. I'm calling it.
49ers, bro.
You said 49ers.
You know what?
49ers.
I've been talking all my shit about these damn Lions, but I got to go with them.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Y'all may think I'm crazy. I've been talking Lions all season from first show.
Hey,
I have to. I have to.
Same.
Hey, look. I'm going.
Oh Lord!
You see what's crazy?
Blasphemy.
Hey, but wait.
It sure the hell is.
But wait. Did you see that my camera like glitched out when I showed it? My camera is a mirror fan. It won't even show it.
It's blasphemy. It is blasphemy.
So, let's go, Lions. I mean,
hey, I photoshopped that. As soon as you put that up.
You better not. You better not, because it's going viral. But like, I don't have a horse in the race, but I have a team that's from the NFC North in the race. So I would never. You'll never see me do that with anything Green Bay. One of my favorite players.
What if you got a
Montgomery is
Brett
on
Favre
Detroit.
jersey?
No, not at all. But like I said, Montgomery played for him. He was once a Bear, so I gotta follow Detroit like that. And let's get to the things I learned at the divisional round. Let's get up out of here, guys. Here's my list. The Bucks need to sign Baker Mayfield to another year. Ravens is the team to beat. I'm feeling like they're the Super Bowl champs. The 49ers shows that they are not perfect. They can be beat. The Texans are coming back bigger and better. Packers, they're just a little bit too young right now. They couldn't get a good push. Never count out Kansas City Chiefs. The Bills do not win when it matters. Josh Allen's deserve better. What you think about that, Ramsey? Before we get out of here,
Hey man, I like the list. I don't know, man. I think the Bills can be counted on. It was just the Chiefs, bro. Like, it's Mahomes, man. Like, I mean, it's Mahomes.
Yeah, real
the dude is a tricky dick. You know what I'm saying? He really is. Like, he's going to find his target. Like, he really is going to make it happen. I'm not on the Lions side. I like the Lions. I think they deserve to move a little further in the playoffs. But unfortunately, I think their jig is up. San Francisco may not be the better team, but I think in comparison to the Lions, they're a bit more hungrier, and they're going to go after it. To that point, I just think the Ravens are going to win, but I honestly know it's going to be a dogfight, and I think in all honesty, I think Mahomes is going to come off as the better quarterback in this series and the better player all around than Jackson, because Jackson gets nervous when he goes up against a team like the Chiefs. He gets nervous and he gets concerned. And he loses himself. If he doesn't lose his nerve, it's gonna be a hell of a game. If he loses his nerve, Mahomes is gonna eat his ass apart. You know what I'm saying? For real. And it's gonna be a terrible story, but yeah, man. I can go on and on, but to that point, that's it.
All right, my guy, man. I appreciate you hopping on.
Remember, my pleasure. Thank you for having me, bro.
This week we're gonna be talking about these rounds and getting into that Super Bowl. I'm thinking about going live. I'm thinking about doing a live show for the Super Bowl. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna let y'all know.
Food and snacks, brother. We can all do it live. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's go. I appreciate you, Ramsey.
All right, bro.
Yeah, one. Tony, what's up?
Yes, sir.
What you think of the list, man?
I mean, Baker. I'll say they have to though, because he did show up more than he didn't. You know what I mean? Okay. And who in the hell else they gonna throw it to? So I mean, with that, I say at least one more year. I mean, this is the NFL. Shit gets crazy. 4 years, 89 million and shit. So, I say 1 year is good. But as far as Detroit, I mean, yeah, man. I think they probably gonna upset them boys for real. But is the Ravens really the team to beat? Jury's still out, man. I mean, I know Lamar looked good, and they playing at a very high level, especially on defense. That's kind of more their focal point than Lamar, because Lamar is gonna always be Lamar. You know what I mean? It's really that defense for real. But yeah, I mean, I got. Whew, I probably got the Chiefs winning it all, man.
Because it's Patrick Mahomes.
I'll see y'all next week.
All right, Tony, man, I'll get up with you.
All right, fellas.
All right, what? Dave, what's good, man?
What's up, man?
With the list, what you think of it, man?
I like the Bucks signing Mayfield. I know Tony mentioned just 1 year. I think they need to give him at least a deal, either 2 or 3. See if it's something that they can continue on with and build off of. The way the Ravens are playing now, they are the team to beat. If you can get Lamar in that same environment that he was, running for 100 yards on top of throwing. I don't think the 49ers are perfect. I think they have flaws. I really wouldn't trust Brock Purdy a whole lot. But you never know. He could go off for 350 like Mayfield did. But we'll see. Texans will be back bigger and better, especially when they, going through this draft. I feel like, they're just going to keep continuing to build a pretty solid team, and they can make a bigger run in the playoffs. Same with the Packers, like you mentioned, too young. I don't know if their youth caused them to lose, but I guess that would be an exciting thing looking and going forward.
I like Love. I like Love. I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean the guy looks pretty good.
I like him and their wideouts too. Same with their tight end. It's pretty cool to see. Bills suck. They can't win, man. They just I don't even know where you start with that. I don't see him bringing Diggs. Diggs doesn't get Diggs out of there.
And I'm gonna tell you this: it doesn't start with Josh. It don't start with the quarterback. That's not the problem in there.
Right. Well, you can see how he could perform as long as you keep his turnovers down.
Yeah.
Get him to throw less turnovers and figure out something else, because what they're doing, they're just so close every time, and you could blame that kicker and whatnot, but at the end of the day, and you can never count out Kansas City. Like Tony said, he's got them winning the Super Bowl, so you never know. It could happen.
It could happen. It could happen.
That's all I got, man. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, no problem, man. Next week, same time, same bad channel.
Yeah, yes, sir. I'll be here.